Hey everybody, how are you? Happy Saturday. I wanted to come on. My name is Lori Melnitsky. I'm a speech and language pathologist, and I wanted to talk to you about a very important topic. One, I want to talk to you about oral motor disorders. And for some of you who think that's kind of like a complicated word, if you see your child really young and they're not babbling, and they're not like rounding their lips to blow bubbles, or they can't blow out a birthday candle, or they're not making a lot of sound, they could have oral motor issues. Some things I just want to recommend. I thought this might help you. So number one, first of all, always rule out a hearing loss. Even if you got a screening in the hospital, which is required by law, even if you got it at the pediatrician's, always good to go to an audiologist where there's a soundproof booth. They can check hearing and they can check middle ear functioning. Very important before you do anything. Number two, which is really helpful, is really listen in. It's, good to keep a baby book so you know like when they started babbling, when their first word is. If you're concerned, most states, especially I know New York has this, try and get an evaluation from the Early Intervention Department of Health. If they're not eligible, because there are certain guidelines to be eligible, seek outside help. And number three, you might want to look into, and I highly recommend this, prompt therapy. Prompt therapy is a touch system that helps kids move their mouth as opposed to only hearing it. It works really well. I've seen this myself with at this point I've worked in early intervention for almost 30 years, and I've seen kids go from not speaking to really exploding with words. So look into prompts, PROMPT. You can look on my website, www.allislandspeech.com, and you can look on the Prompt Institute website. There's great information on there. So I hope this just gives you a little bit of information, because if you're looking at your child and you don't see any movement, they're having trouble drinking from a straw, they're having trouble blowing bubbles, they're not smiling as much as you think they should, they're not vocalizing, please go over these things. And again, don't forget, make sure you rule out hearing losses. It never hurts to get an audiological evaluation. See if your kids are moving their mouth. It could be oral motor. It could be something more, but you always want to get an evaluation from a speech pathologist who specializes in it. If you find that your kids have been getting like articulation therapy for like 5, 6, 7 years, and they still can't pronounce their R's, their L's, their S's, try and seek help, because we don't want these things to become a habit, and we have ways of getting them help. So this is something that we provide at All Island Speech and Stuttering Therapy as well. We provide prompt certified therapy and experience in oral motor. So I hope this helps you, and have a wonderful day.